Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode, this TGIF, thank goodness it's Friday, episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And welcome and happy Friday to everyone. I'm so glad that you're here. And I have some coffee in my cup, but today it's cozy coffee. We ran out of creamer. So I put some cozy coffee in my mug and then poured some hot coffee on top of that. So it is double caffeinated. And I guess that's the way I need it today. It's been a long week and today is Friday. Hey, Alice. Good morning, Tara. Good morning, Kaz. It's good to see everyone. Morning, Tina. It's good to see you. This is some pretty strong coffee right here. Let me tell you. I have the powder. Hey, Wendy. Good morning. I have the cozy coffee that I made up that I mixed together. I used a I used a recipe, but I desugared it. So I used, instead I used sugar substitute in it and made my own sugar-free hot cocoa. And then I just mixed all of it together and it's just so good, but it is really strong. It does have some instant coffee in the cozy coffee because that cozy coffee is supposed to stand alone, you know. You're supposed to be able to make that and then just have some good coffee, but instead, let me close this up. There we go. Instead, I just added it to my already hot coffee. I'm going to have to get some good creamer this morning. But anyway, how is everyone today? It's so good to see you. And I, for one, am so glad it's Friday. And did you see the thumbnail that I created for today? Well, when I created it, it had a really pretty background on it. And for some reason, it didn't carry over. So it turned into a black background. Oh, well, I just did not have the time to fix it once I realized that that's what happened. But anyway, it had a pretty background. And I thought since I wasn't with you yesterday on St. Patrick's Day, I would throw in a little green today. Not that I'm wearing green. And I hope that you had a really good Thursday. And so does anybody celebrate St. Patrick's Day, or is that just something that we do in the States to just throw in another holiday? Oh, my little girls really enjoyed it because when they woke up yesterday, a little leprechaun had come and visited their home, our home right here, because they were here with us this week for the funeral. And when they woke up yesterday, a leprechaun had, oh, thank you, Alice, you're so sweet. I just got up. Yeah, I don't even have any eye makeup on. I've been trying to not put a lot of eye makeup on because you just, you know, it's just going to wash away anyway. So, yeah, so they woke up. Oh no, Wendy's chat was froze. Darn. And discovered that a little leprechaun had left little, what did she call it? It was green silly string, but it was little piles of it everywhere in it. And she called it leprechaun slime. And so the leprechaun had left leprechaun slime all over the house. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciated it. We felt it and just really appreciate all of your thoughts and prayers. And so they found some leprechaun slime. They found some pictures that the leprechaun had drawn. And that leprechaun, let me tell you, is very artistic. I was really impressed with the leprechaun's ability to, draw all these wonderful things and just leave little treasures all over the house in the form of leprechaun slime. It was really kind of cool. The leprechaun was a little naughty and slimed all over the remote control for the television and in Grandpa's chair. And so anyway, it was just adorable, and watching the littles, show me when I got up, show me all of the the little antics that their leprechaun had made. So, and then we had green pancakes and bacon. And Alice, the funeral was yesterday, and yeah, the funeral was yesterday, so it's all over, and we can relax today. And yesterday was a long day. Hey, hey, Maureen, it's good to see you. Who have I missed? There we go. Yes, I did. I missed you, Maureen. And thank you, Kaz, very much. I really appreciate it. And Wendy and Tara and everyone who's here. Oh, well, here in the States, we, we used to do visitation one day and then the service the next day. But now, at least here in Florida, I don't know about everywhere else, but here in Florida, we tend to do the visitation right before the service. And so that's what we did. And we had the family visitation was at 11 a.m. yesterday, and then the public visitation, was at 12. And then the service, we just went right into the service at 1. So, and then from there, then you go to the cemetery and have just okay, good, yeah. I didn't know. I don't know if that's just a new trend in this time frame, that we're living in, or if it's, if it's a trend among funeral homes, or if it's, if it was regional. I didn't know. But that's the way we tend to do it. I know when I was growing up, and, even when my brother passed, and this was in 1987, so that was quite a while ago. We had visitation the night before, and then the next day there was, another visitation, and then the funeral. But you just never know. I guess it could depend on the family's wishes. I don't know. But anyway, so everything went really well. Yeah, yes, this new 2020 version of the world, everything has changed. Definitely. Definitely. We're no longer, So, what do you know? I did find out something yesterday, though, that according to, I'm not sure who according to, but hey, Christina, it's nice to see you. And, they did make changes. Oh, yes, visitation. Yes. No, visitation is when you go and, like, usually what they'll do is they'll have an hour for just the family. And that way, if you're like really, it's your time to get over the initial shock of seeing, your loved one. And usually it's an open casket, and, the initial shock, and then also just, being able to spend some alone time with family and your loved one. And then they'll have visitation. Okay. Maureen said that they had to actually work around a schedule because there were other services already being planned. Yeah. And when her mom passed, so they had to work around schedules of other funerals and cemetery preparations and stuff like that. But so then the public visitation is when, friends can come. And then that's really the time that they want to come and see you and pay respects to your loved one. And, also if they knew the loved one, then they can, pay respects and whatnot. But so you've already had, alone time with your loved one and your family, and then you're ready to receive basically guests. So Alice, the little grands are still here until about 2 o'clock today. Then they're going to head on out. And so I have this morning with my littles, and we're gonna just have some fun. Hey, Amy, good morning. It's good to see you. And so anyway, we're gonna have some fun. And oh, you're welcome. You do it as an all-in-one day. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think that's better, honestly, because then you're not, you're just taking care of everything in one day, and it's just, one day of upheaval, and then you're, all of the emotions and everything, and then you basically afterwards, then after everything is done, then you get together with family and friends at some location, wherever you decide. And we went to my brother-in-law's house yesterday afterwards. And usually there's food, a reception of sorts. And so that's basically, what we do. But anyway, so I am, my husband got to take off work Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So he's home today and just kind of resting up. Has been just a really exhausting kind of a week, but we still have family. We will still have family from Oklahoma here, my husband's cousins, and so we'll get together with them tomorrow night and have a little cookout. And then it really is, food is comfort. That's true. That is true. And we'll have a little cookout, and then I think Sunday night, they're leaving Monday to go home, so Sunday night we will go out to dinner with them. So we'll do something really, Florida related, like, seafood or something like that, right on the Gulf or something like that. So, yes, you would sit Shiva, yeah, for a few days. I really respect that practice, yeah. Oklahoma. Yes, that's right. Are you singing the song? Yeah. Yeah, we love our Oklahoma family. And so, yeah, we do. We love our Oklahoma family. They are so sweet. They, some of them are cattle farmers, and they just have like hundreds and hundreds of cattle and thousands of acres. Like when I say thousands, like they have like 200,000 acres of their own, and then they what do you call that? I don't want to say rent 200,000 acres, another like 300,000 acres, but they do. That's basically what they do is use neighboring land for more cattle. So they're doing okay. The cattle farmers are doing okay in Oklahoma. And so anyway, it's kind of interesting, and I really would love to go out and visit Oklahoma and visit the family and see the cattle and do all that, but we haven't had a chance to do that, or I haven't had a chance to do that. And so that would be kind of fun, go see some kind of a different culture, really, from Florida, and go out there where all the cowboys are. And they are cowboys, because they're all wearing their cowboy boots and their Stetson hats, and I mean, true blue American cowboys, so, and cowgirls. And oh, good morning, Nikki. Good morning. It's good to see you. To build your house faster. Yes, yes, yes. Get that house built. Tara. Get that house built. Thank you, Alice. Hit that like reminder, like button. I really enjoy that when I get lots of likes. I don't know. It makes me happy. I don't know. So what is on your hook today, and what kind of make are you going into the weekend with? I have put, crochet has been put on hold. I've been just so busy, and even when I had a moment on Wednesday afternoon, I took my dad to an eye appointment, and I'm sitting in the car, and I could have crocheted, but I didn't. I did other things. So um, yes, Nikki. Nikki was just about to say, hey. Oh, okay. Christina is doing a Jada and Stitches Tunisian square, and then she's working on a raglan sweater. Oh my gosh. I just love a raglan sweater. There's just something so comforting about that type of sweater. Seriously, very comforting. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah. So what's everybody else working on? I haven't been working on anything, and so you know, I'm glad that I've been working on stitches and doing things for tutorials, and I'm hoping that you know, either this evening or tomorrow I will have time and energy to do a couple tutorials. And oh, Tara says she has a secret creation on her hook and she's excited about it. It's going to be a winter coat. Wow, that is awesome. Tara is really, she's got that designer bug going. She's just like designing left and right. And I just think that's awesome. She doesn't usually like follow patterns or anything. She does her own thing. That's her jam. So does anybody else just like pick up a hook and just start designing like clothing and whatnot? I know that Lori was doing that for a while there. She was making, clothing. She just wearables. And, oh, okay. You're still working on the feather stitch. Queen blanket. Nice, Tina. That's very nice. Oh, yeah, you do. You need time to process. Yeah, that's true, Maureen. It just takes time to get your mind around it, right? And Christina says, I've been really moving with my week of videos for my birthday. So just a small things until you get it all done. Nice. Okay. Nice. And Alice says, I have a few things I'm working on: a shawl, a thin scarf using one weight metallic yarn. Wow. That is challenging. That is challenging. Good morning, Roberta. And it's so good to see you. Ah, Nikki says, sometimes me and Abby call it freestyling. Yeah. And Alice likes the feather stitch. That's really nice. Okay. And Tara learned an intermediate skilled crochet yesterday. Oh, Mikey told you. Good. Did he share it with you only, or did he post it on a video? I bet he put it on a video. Oh, yep. She said, I watched a video. All right. You're almost finished with your yarn room. Nice. You had to make it more comfortable and workable for you to video. Oh, Maureen, way to go. I know, Tara, right? I'm really impressed that Alice is using a size 1 weight yarn. Wow. Oh my goodness. It was late this morning, yeah. And oh, Kaz has lost her Crojo and looking at a heap of UFOs that don't really feel like doing. You've been scrolling through Ravelry for some inspiration. Yes, it happens. It really does. It really does. Oh, hard on the eyes and hands. Oh, yes, that 1 weight metallic would be hard on the eyes and the hands. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Alice, I heard that you have some videos on your channel, and so I really meant to go over there Wednesday after our live, but I had littles in the house, and I don't know if anybody has messaged me or anything. I'm not sure if I've responded to everyone, so please forgive me if you've sent me an email or a message and I didn't see it. Please forgive me. But it's been a little crazy around here and a little busy and a lot of love. So anyway, yeah, what was I talking about? Oh, yes. So, Alice, we're all going to go over to your channel and check out your videos. I'm so excited to see them. I really am. Someone on Wednesday said, "Did you know that Alice has a channel?" And I'm like, "No, she told me no." You're holding out on me, Alice. So anyway, it has been just one of the strangest weeks, really, with just everything and just, I don't even know how to describe it. Anyway, this whole year, honestly, can just, can just go away. I'm ready to flip back to, I don't know, 2015 maybe. I don't know. Something a little better. Definitely. But anyway, we're just going to, that's the word that I kept using anyway. When I first started doing YouTube, I would say anyway all the time in my lives. And the other day I was thinking, what was the word that I kept using that I had to make myself stop? And I just said it a couple times and it reminded me. I'm really tired, so I'm really not responsible for what words are coming out of my mouth right now. I'm looking forward to actually having a little moment to do a larger project. I'm just really looking forward to it. We'll see. We will see if that happens. I'm not sure. But I am looking forward to it, definitely. Just doing another larger project, maybe a wearable, maybe, I'm not sure. So I'm going to find a really pretty stitch and I'm going to work something up and we will see what it is. But that's what I really want to do right now, is just to find a really pretty stitch, a really pretty repeating stitch, turn it into something fun and pretty, and anyway, we'll see. We'll see how that works out, right? Right. So, is anybody else working on anything today? Let me see. Ah, a fishbowl would come in handy. Yeah, it would, Roberta. If she had a fishbowl, then she could have ideas. But, if ideas aren't really doing its thing, then I don't know. Oh, Christina has an idea. Kaz, maybe frog some UFOs and get inspired for new things to do with the yarn in them. Or just make a scrap something, a scrap blanket, a scrap bag, a scrap something where you're just using up scraps and you don't know what kind of color is going to come out. You're using 2 strands of varying yarns and you're not controlling the colorway. You're just going with the flow. You just start with like random balls of yarn and you just pick 2 and you just keep going till you're done, and then you pick another one and you just let it randomly choose your colorway. And it's kind of fun because you don't know what it's going to look like. And the way this works, using 2 strands of different color yarns, various yarns. The way it works up, it is just kind of like a work of art and something that you can't even picture what it's going to look like when it's done. I have a tutorial for a scrap yarn bag, and it's called a big bag. Scrap yarn big bag, I think is what I called it. But there is a tutorial for that, and it is such an easy stitch. I mean, it's such an easy bag to make. You're using 2 strands of yarn, you're just varying the colors. You should give that a try, because that might be some inspiration for you. Just throw in, random colors and go with the flow. And then at the end, you have a bag that you can put other things in. Those big bags are really, really handy. They really are. So, oh, good. Tara had lost her Crochet, and then the last few weeks it rushed back suddenly. Alice is using a 3 hook. Oh. Okay. Roberta says she started dividing up her fishbowl by projects. Oh, nice. Okay, so you have like a fishbowl for small, quick projects and then a fishbowl for larger projects. That's nice, because then whatever you feel like, then you're going to be able to just reach into that bowl and oh, Roberta says she doesn't have a channel. Well, see, I didn't think you did, but somebody said that you had 2 videos on your YouTube channel. Good morning, Lori. It's good to see you. It's really good to see you. And let's see. Let's go to YouTube. YouTube. Let's see. Here we go. I'm just going to go to YouTube and... okay. Checking info. It doesn't like it, probably because I'm live on this one. And yeah, I'm not going to do that right now. But yeah, did you have a couple videos on there? Lori says she goes with the flow with everything. Oh, it's not Alice. Oh, okay. Somebody else then. Okay, Alice, I knew that you had said you didn't have a channel, but then somebody said that you had 2 videos up, and I thought, wow, that's interesting. So then they all rushed over, but I didn't get a chance to look on Wednesday, so I didn't get a chance to verify whether it was you or not. But now we know. Now we know. It was not you. Okay, let me pull up Pinterest again. There we go. That's better. Yeah. It must be another Alice. Okay, and Tara says it's definitely not. Not our Alice. Our Alice. Okay. You keep a bag of scrap yarn that's large enough for you to make quickie projects. Nice. Nice. And you're welcome, Kaz. You're welcome. And oh, Tara says she made an ugly poncho last week. She's not proud, but needed to get the yarn used. Oh, okay. And ugly is in the eye of the beholder, just like beauty is. And someone may love the colorway that you came up with. And let's see. Roberta says, Tara, click on a random name. I think if you ever save anything on YouTube, it makes one for you. Oh, yes, it does. It makes a channel for you, but if you haven't created anything, then it won't, like, you won't have any followers or anything. But I think everybody technically has a channel, but if you don't ever put any, videos on it, then Yeah. Tara says it looks like Easter threw up on it on the on the make that she did. Oh my goodness. Well, that's fun. That's fun. Very colorful. Maureen says my grandma would come back and pop my hands or take my hooks if I had more than one project going at a time. Oh no, Maureen. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's funny. Roberta says her fishbowl is an old coffee can is old coffee cans. Well, that's good. Good. Oh yeah. Yours made one too. Yeah. Check your channel, Alice. I don't know. Oh, yeah. No subscribers or video. Yeah, I think it creates one for everyone, but I don't think, I think it just does that in order to, know who is logging in. Just like when you have Instagram, when you're on Instagram, it creates an Instagram account for you. Now, whether you put photos on there or not is really totally up to you. So I think that's the way that works. Or you can just keep looking at everybody else's photos and whatnot. Oh my. Well, guys, I am going to let you go. It's been 30 minutes. I know it's quick, but I'm really tired and I don't want to just keep, rambling on here and just keep you just for the sake of keeping you. But I hope that you have a great day and have a great week. I will see you on Monday, and I will have time this weekend, hopefully, to come up with a plan for Monday. I really enjoyed our chat on Wednesday. It helped me to narrow down my thought process of how to present makes. If you didn't see Wednesday's discussion, go back and check it out. I really appreciated all of the feedback that I got from you regarding, how you present your makes to the public when you're selling or even when you're gift giving. And I really did appreciate that because I had never actually gone that far with my thought process. And I just really appreciate it. I think presentation is everything. And sometimes I tend to forget that. So, I really did appreciate it. So I'm going to come up with a topic for Monday. And so we will have a lively discussion, I know. And maybe I can show you some things. So I hope that you have a great weekend and stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And thank you for all of your thoughts and prayers. I really do appreciate it. And much love to everybody. Bye.